Freelancing 2020 and 2021. This is not our title. Yeah. Freelancing 2020. What a year. 2021. Looking forward. Observations and challenges in 2020. Opportunities in 2021. And Kairos in 2021.
Welcome to Your Freelance Friends podcast. In this podcast, we're going to be giving you tips and tricks on how to become a successful freelancer. We're here to guide you through your journey and share some of the things we've learned along the way to save you time and headaches. Our goal is to provide you with information that you give your clients the most value, no matter what your niche or experience level is.
Exactly. So in today's podcast, we are going to talk about what we observed in 2020, what were challenges of this really, really special year. Even for freelancers, it was super special. We are going to also talk about some opportunities that we see for 2021, like our vision and also our vision compared with what the reports and official predictions say. And we are also going to tell you some plans for Kairos that we have for 2021. So we hope that you enjoy this episode and let's dive in.
Oh boy, 2020 was quite a year for challenges in freelancing and in the regular workforce world. Some challenges I faced personally at the beginning of the year when everything melted down and the pandemic started was loss in work, as I'm sure many other people did. Some observations that I made for my personal handle on that situation was that I may be better equipped to manage loss in work than a regular employee, because being a freelancer means being flexible and not necessarily having everything go to plan.
Exactly. So actually, this is very interesting because I read this report. It was about the United States freelancers, and in the report they say that freelancers actually think that the negative impact of pandemic was smaller on them than on usual employees, let's say, because they are better prepared, because they are usually they are ready for this uncertainty, and they think that they are better just better prepared, that if they lose one project they will just start to work on another project. I think that there are several like quite nice observations from 2020, such as we and people in general realized that actually working remotely is possible, that you can be productive, and it seems that the work at home became not only for freelancers. And what I also observed, and I think that we agree on it, that there is more projects, like there's just so much more work out there, and there's also much more competition. There's a lot of people who are starting this year either because they lost their job and they just try to find themselves there, or they want to see that they see freelancing as like additional income, because they, even if they have income from their work, it's smaller, for example. However, it's also connected to the fact that the projects seem to have lower values. Like, really, I think that a lot of projects that we apply for, especially from the like agency side, that we apply for our team members, it's hard to find. It's not, maybe not hard, but harder to find like really projects with good rates. What do you think, Tita?
Yeah, I do think that our market has been flooded more with some stuff for lower rates, but there are statistics that kind of say semi the opposite of that. One thing we were looking at earlier was that 60% of freelancers claim that they were earning the same or more as what they would when working for somebody else. I can definitely agree with this. I know the last time I was looking for an actual in-house position, I had a lot of lowball offers and just like nowhere in line with my hourly rate. And I don't run into that anymore so much. Of course, there are always postings that have a lowball offer, but you just ignore those and go on to the next one. It's really important to not compromise on your pay and worth, I think. And freelancing allows you to do this. Another impressive statistic that we found that I had no idea about was that 36% of the workforce in America are freelancers. So again, to your point about the remote model working, it does work. And I've worked for people before too that swore remote would never work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Well, it's working, and it's creating more opportunities in a time where people, would traditionally have less.
Exactly. I agree with that. And another cool thing that the report said, that it was Upwork report that I read, is that actually we work more often. There is more work, there's more clients online, and we work more often. So like we check jobs more often, and we work in general more. I don't know if it's if for majority of freelancers it means also more earnings, because we also mentioned that the projects usually have a bit lower value. But good thing that I read, and I was really, really pleased with, is that freelancers are actually helping those people who started to work remotely to be more productive. They are teaching them how to use those tools of cooperation, how to work with other people remotely. So this is a really, really cool thing, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see how it will be in next year. So maybe we could jump to this topic right now. Um, so what do you expect in next year? What do you think?
Yeah, so I think we've noticed an uptake in freelancers in general. I know we're talking a lot about remote work and how it's expanded so much. So, it seems pretty logical that the whole, like freelancers in general would be expanding. We expect this trend to continue well into the new year, into 2021, and we cannot wait for all the opportunities bring to the freelance community. So I'm pretty stoked about it personally.
Yeah, I think that at Kairos we always see things on a bit, yeah, we
The
always
bright
see
side.
the positive side. I definitely think so. So, however, actually, in the same report, I also wrote, I also read that according to freelancers, 86% of freelancers says that the best days are ahead. So I don't know if freelancing makes them so happy or positive about future, but it seems that this positive vision for 2021, it's not only our vision, it's in general vision of freelancers. And it's also reported that people who just started to work with freelancers, even if they see or they think that they will come back to their work that they done before the pandemic, they still consider that maybe they will do some freelancing as additional source of income. So it seems like this whole industry is like moving forward. And yeah, like this year was so much changes. Like, yeah, I think that the changes that we've seen this year, we will definitely see in 2021 continuing. Make more people will start working remotely. I think even if the pandemic will be like controlled, and yeah, we will come back also to normal work. Let's say it will be this new normal, I think.
I think so too.
So yeah, but however, I think that some things still don't change, such as what do you need to have in the next year to succeed, which is the skills that we talked in, I think, episode 1. It's a skills, experience, desire to learn, motivation, idea for yourself, marketing of your skills. Those things will not change. So the fact that there is more like projects and more clients, you still need to market yourself. You still need to show your skills, and you still always need to provide value for your clients. So I think this is like a thing that independently on what changes are in freelancing market, let's say, those things will stay.
Right. Some things remain unchanged, and that means your motivation and your desire to get the job done.
Exactly.
Because even though there's more opportunities, that doesn't mean you get to slack off as a freelancer.
Totally right. Totally right.
Yeah, I know within our agency, Kairos, we're really looking forward to starting the new year. We have been expanding later in the year, growing with more projects. We've taken on more clients and even more team members. So we're super, super stoked to also grow into the new year for that as well.
Yeah, we actually just started this year in 2020. So in this challenging and let's say, fast changing working environment, we started this agency. And it seems like, I think that for 2021, I am really positive about it. I think that we will be growing, especially we are also growing, like expanding our offer. For example, recently, our team, which is international team, and we have like 15 languages in the agency. Our team started to work with clients who need some writing and some editing jobs, and this language services are expanding in our agency. So I actually expect that we will be growing this part also, and I'm very, very excited about what really we will be able to achieve as Kairos in 2021. We are expanding the number of clients that we serve. We are expanding our offer. We are expanding the team, which, well, I think that we are growing, and I'm really, really positive about 21. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, how crazy are we to start an agency during a pandemic? And then how crazy is it that like we're actually growing and expanding our services and still moving in a forward direction during everything else? It's just like insane, right?
It's awesome. I think it's a good year to start.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. I think we also have some challenges that we wouldn't have before. But in general, I think that it was a good decision for us to start this year, and I'm really looking forward. So
Yeah.
I think that we are already talking. We should be already finishing this episode. So I will just make like a quick sum up, because it seems that the topic could continue. So let's just not go there.
Cut it off.
You will see what we will achieve in 2021. Exactly. So today we talked about the freelancing in 2020, observations and challenges of 2020, and also about opportunities in 2021, and about our vision for Kairos in 2021. We hope that it was something useful for you, our listeners. We hope that you will enjoy it, and we are very excited to see you, to meet you, to image you in 2021.
Yeah. And actually, originally today's episode was going to be more centered around Upwork and other freelancing platforms, but we wanted to host a guest speaker for that episode to give another perspective for this. And with the new year bringing a fresh start, we're going to roll that topic in to our new year, and we'll have a guest speaker for our new episode in 2021, which will be more centric about freelancing such as Upwork.
And we can't wait for this guest speaker. You will see it's Upwork expert. So, your freelance friends, thank you so much for 2020, and we are looking forward to see you in 2021.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye.
Bye.